All right, Alex, my friend, let me introduce you to the Forex Strategy Master. Now, this is the system as a whole. We see all the components on the chart. When I was putting this system together, it was very important to me that it met certain requirements. And the first one being anybody could trade it. Now, whether you're an expert trader or you've been doing this for a very short period of time or you're just not having any luck with it, it was critical that anybody that was serious about it could pick this up, follow the rules, and be successful with it. The next element was that it would work on any time frame. Because I know that there are traders that do have a couple hours so that they can sit down and trade. And if that's the case, they can trade something like the 5-minute time frame. They can find a trade, be in, be out, be done. Other traders have not so much time. So they might focus on like a 4-hour time frame or a daily time frame. And that's the case. This had to work equally as well, right from the 5-minute to the daily time frame. And I think I've accomplished that with this. The next one is that it had to generate a ton of signals. So I don't want signals. Yeah, I don't want you to wait for 2 days to find a setup. Or sit down during your trading window of 2 hours and then not find anything. It had to generate signals that were frequent, but good probability signals. And then finally, the last one was the fact that the win ratio of those signals was high. So you're winning 80% of the time, 85% of the time. So most of the trades you were taking were winners. Nothing is more depressing than having a losing trade. But if you're going to recoup that trade very quickly, and you trade it for a couple of days, you're going to see that those losses are going to be very small, and they're going to be almost unimportant because the wins are going to be so dramatically better than the losses are. So with all those 4 criteria, I think we've got that covered in the Strategy Master. I'm really happy with how this system works. So the next thing was the fact that we're going to be trading a trend. This is a trend following system. So we are going to take advantage of the market momentum. Now we have these ways to identify where the trend is intact, where it's a strong trend. We know that the momentum is with the trend. So this is what we're going to trade. We're going to go with the momentum of the market. We're not going to try to fight it. There is something called counter trend trading, which I know you're aware of, where you're trading against the trend. But when this is the case, that can become very risky. And if you're a new trader, if you're a trader that's not having very much luck, what we want to do is reduce that risk as much as possible. And by trading with the trend, we are trading with the momentum of the market, and we are going to take advantage of that. And this does really well at identifying what the trend is, where the trend is going. So we're going to really take advantage of that aspect. What I wanted was a trading system that was extremely mechanical. Now that's what this is. It's very ABC, 1, 2, 3. You're looking for, first of all, a setup. The setup that you get is very obvious. Like you don't miss it. Once you get the setup, it's clear as day. Next, we're going to look for the trade itself. So there's a setup. It's kind of a 2-part thing. We're going to find the setup, and then we're going to find the trade. And in between, we have a kind of a filter mechanism. So you're going to find the setup, and you may or may not be taking a trade from there. We have this filter mechanism in place that really does limit the amount of losses you have. So if the trade is good, if the momentum is strong, you're going to get this setup, and then you're going to get a trade, and the market's going to follow through, and you're going to have a profitable trade. And that aspect is incredibly important, to have that filter mechanism in place. So we've got all of this stuff going for us. We have very easy to read, very easy to understand trading system that follows the momentum in the market, and it just makes us money. This thing is an awesome system. You're going to love it. From there, we're just looking for trades with the highest probability, and we put all of that stuff together: momentum, the trend. We're looking for the setup, the filter, the trade. those high probability trades, they jump out at us, and most of the time we're going to be very successful. So from now, let's get right into it. Like, I'm going to show you the setups. I'm going to show you what we're looking for, what is a setup, and then after that, I'm going to show you what the trade looks like, and we'll just get right into this.
Okay.
What do you think?
That sounds good.
All right. So now we're going to look at a setup.
Russ continued on to teach me the actual steps of his trading system. I was really impressed with how mechanical it really is. That is, straightforward and easy to understand. Looking at all the colors and indicators on the chart, I thought I'd be overwhelmed. Turns out it was very simple to interpret. What amazed me the most was the frequency and the accuracy of the trades that he was showing me. Tomorrow, I'll be in the driver's seat with Russ as the instructor. It looks easy when Russ does it. Let's see if it actually is.
Now it's your turn.
All right, let's
You're going to make it happen. This is exciting. This is good stuff.
All right,
Here we go.
Russ started me off with $1,000, and over the course of an 8-hour trading day, we took 15 trades. 2 of them were losers, 1 broke even, and 12 were wins, resulting in a gain of $681.15. That is a 68% gain in a single day. I've never had a month where I've made 68%. I'm totally blown away. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, there you go, eh? How easy is that one? That was beautiful.
So Russ, I really want to thank you for this opportunity to learn about your process, to have access to your expertise and to your knowledge and the system, of course.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure. It's been a fun week.
I've really enjoyed coming in from prior experiences, thinking that it was just too difficult, that it wasn't legit, that it was a scam. Forex is legitimate.
Sure is. Yep. A lot of people are making a lot of money with it. If you know what you're doing and you're not fighting it, you can do really well.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, this week has just been a really good experience as far as what I've had a chance to learn, the good and bad, what other people are doing. It's been an amazing experience, and yeah, I'm glad I got a chance to hang out with you.
It's been fun. It was cool for me too because you came in pretty skeptical. I don't know if you thought that I could help or not. And the last few days, we've managed to change your mind. So now you're making money, and I think if you keep it up, you'll do it consistently, month after month. It's going to work out nice.
Yeah, no, I think you've definitely turned me around on this whole Forex system. I think I've become a believer.
Awesome. That's all I can ask for. Perfect.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.